I'm gonna review K-pop music videos mainly on my favorite group, ITZY. So for you who still doesn't know, ITZY is a Korean girl group. Consists of 5 members, Yeji, Leah, Ryujin, Chaeryeong, and Yuna. They debuted last 2019, become a monster rookie, loved by many local and even international fans. They call their fans MIDZY. They sing, dance, they are ambassadors, entertainers. They do a lot of stuff that is really entertaining. Why do I like them? Because they are genuinely entertaining and talented. And now I want to share them to you guys. Maybe somehow they'll make you happy and entertained too. And now I'm gonna review their fifth title track, Mafia in the Morning. I'm gonna break this into categories. I'm gonna leave a link below on the actual MV that you could watch before we start. So, starting up, Mafia in the Morning from the album Guess Who. On the previous storyline, we had ITZY robbing around the Wild West and yelling that they're not shy about it. Same as the previous one, it's centered around being confident about love. Following the Mafia in the Morning, the theme is you being confident on claiming someone else's love. Even the previous one, they be running around confessing and robbing hearts. Now they're aggressive about it. They're literally wolves in sheep's clothing. A mafia in the morning that plans their move all night and acts with it on the day. Or maybe the other way around, that they plan in the morning and they strike to you at night. That if they like you, they'll get you and will probably have you. It's so aggressive and it's even kinda scary. Both instrumentals and the visuals give a very creepy vibe that really strayed away from the previous classical energetic dance vibe. It's still kinda cinematic, sort of. Now they're all serious while plotting some crazy stuff. They didn't mix up any tone, they straight up gave a vibe that they are very dangerous individuals that you should surrender to because they'll get you one way or another. They're really creepy. I got mixed reviews with their costumes on their comeback. I don't hate anything though, but it's just the fact that one wardrobe that they wore that I really love is nowhere in this MV. It's only on their stage performances. It's alright. Like they still have awesome concepts here. I remember the day I learned that they will be outlaws in Not Shy and will be using a vehicle that is famously used by gangsters. So I did a little edit myself on ITZY being the mafia, wearing silk suits. Well, turns out they didn't go for the mafia team, but instead they became Wild West outlaws. But to my surprise, the next comeback is entitled Mafia in the Morning and has literal ties to the mafia concept. And seeing them wearing silk suits is a literal dream come true. Well, that's just a TMI. For the real costume review, I found it so satisfying to see them having 3 different team wardrobe that finally I did remember it easily. They have 3 kinds of costumes, which are the civilian, the black, and the white. The civilian dress has them wearing 2 different outfits that suits their daily lives. Yeji, as a con artist, wears a wild white outfit with fur that she uses to distract or lure someone. Leah has a floral dress, looks normal to some, but she is in a greenhouse with a library on it, implying that she is a rich individual that uses her smarts to get people. She also is to be revealed as a samurai killer, samurai assassin with a golden skin tight costume. Ryujin has a Dalmatian drip, maybe hinting at Cruella de Vil. She also has a cherry red doll outfit with her blending in with the mannequins on the shop. She even has her face shining like a doll. Chaeryeong is on the same set as Leah, but she is the one wearing a silk suit, finally. It's obvious she is already rocking the mafia boss outfit. She even has a bloody red party dress, maybe used when in meetings or parties. Yuna on the other hand wears a casual civilian outfit and a sharp yellow dress. It is said here that she is an actress, practicing her act in front of a mirror. She practices to look nice, but secretly she is the wolf inside. For the white ones, they're wearing a bright white costume with jewelries. Could be an obvious choice to wear when having a group missions on the day, while the black one has them wearing all black latex suits or shiny leather that's very similar to what Catwoman wears. It seems to be this is their combat suits when they're on night missions. You could see some of their wardrobe on other stage performances, but for this MV, it's all what it is. And it's beautiful how the costume can be related to the roles. As for hair colors, Ryujin still has the blonde hair but with blue streaks. I believe that is just an accessory, not a real hair dye. What I really love is Cheryong's red hair all tied up while her ears popping out while she wears that suit. It has a very scary beat. I don't know what exact instrument they use on the intro, maybe a violin, but that creepy horror tune, the descending beats, the literal heartbeat effects, gunshots, that one scary laugh, it seems like a horror show if you ask me. And this song makes you feel like a boss that will take action. I like how they incorporate horror tunes into the mafia concept, making it seems like the girls are that scary for you to not comply on what they would want. Everything looks like a typical mafia setup. They're seen as mafia, still trying to do some illegal stuff. Though ITZY still doesn't condone doing such activities, this is all just for show and a hyperbole of their message, which is being confident on claiming someone else's love. The whole setting has them either making threats, making claims, or just being scary while they're singing about how they wanna get you and how they will get you. They even have this mafia aesthetic that you've seen in some movies. They're either on the street or their mansion. You can see some typical mafia front businesses like clothing stores, day and night salon, and the guest inn hotel. Some sets are just the normal stuff for rich person like the greenhouse, the library, the samurai room, Yuna's vanity mirror, the meeting table, and that creepy garden. They also have a prison set, a tunnel scene, and one set have nods to a western mafia movie. Specifically this Yeji scene where she was in the hallway that is very similar to one of the hallways that is shot in the Godfather movie and also the Godfather game. Every gimmicks they did in the past were gone except for the glitching in Wannabe, but this time it's upgraded with a creepy touch. And I felt like their editor really went all in with Adobe After Effects and just went full crazy. The way they made Rujin disappear and glitch out along with the instrumentals, the members teleporting into the frames, Yeji turning the cuffs into smoke, the creepy transition, and that fire. Yes, that fire is very real. There's also a scene where we are looking through the gun barrel, which is a nod to the James Bond films. It may not be that cinematic like the previous one, but this one has the perfect editing and the most smoothest transitions amongst every past ITZY music video. It's perfectly edited, and I hope the editors from Team ITZY got a raise and a bonus because they really did a great job. Remember the police lights from Wannabe and the crimes they have committed on Not Shy? Yeah, the crime still goes on. Though it may have awesome effects, perfect editing, and satisfying transitions, but the story just got a downgrade. They're just mafia. That's it. No storyline that we should follow along the MV, no plot gimmicks, no build-ups whatsoever, but it's not that bad. It's more matured than the last one. They just show their skills that relates to crime. Then they make threats while either roaming inside their mansion or outside of their businesses. And yeah, they have a crew now. The crew also changes costume like white suits with fedora hats and a black chauffeur outfit. And also the crew can dance. Well, it's that simple. The main bomb here is the visual effects and the song itself. Not only that the vibe and the music did get creepy, but even the dance moves. Most of these dance steps includes the use of arms and hands in some very odd motions that makes their whole movement seems kinda scary. Though it's nothing like the usual zombie dance that you get from creepy music videos or creepy songs, but instead they really make use of their costumes, the body itself, and the beat of the song that is, if combined, the whole dance steps gives off a very dark and creepy effect. Specifically Yuna, with her skinny body. It just helped her in expressing more creepy moveset that is obviously felt by audiences. I also love her handgun dance. Yeah, they all did that, but I felt that she had the most impact on doing such moves as her expressions and motions really hits the mark. They all do squats though, and speaking of squats, Yeji did one move that felt really mature. Like, that's kinda new. Some motions are really good, like the sleeping gestures they did, the wolf fun, ITZY holding each other, and this Ryujin sequence on the bridge where she perfectly matched her moves with the speed of the song. Then that weird dance they did with the laughing track. Seems odd, but that's what the MV is about, being odd and scary while they threat their target. And of course, my favorite, and maybe yours too, is Cheryong's body waves in front of that real flames. That is literally hot. Ryujin and Yuna's swag perfectly fits into this piece. Yeji did a short rap line that expresses her hip hop side, which is awesome. Leah's vocals, on the other hand, felt really perfect on each and every line she gave. Can't believe this happy Leah gave off a perfectly intimidating line on a very serious song, and Cheryong's calmness just balanced everything away. But yeah, Yuna got to shine vocal wise as she just got the chance to showcase her sassy voice alongside Ryujin's swaggy rap lines. I freaking love how she says ring ding 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 ding. The lyrics won't have something to do with being a literal werewolf or even making a hit on some wise guy, but you know what? It's a fun and dark metaphor as the group has become the mafia themselves. Doing acts and making threats, that's the metaphor to what the lyrics of this song is, that they really like someone. And they will do everything they can to claim that someone's heart to the point that they're already making threats that if they want it, they'll do it and they'll have it. And you will never see them coming. You'll never know when they'll strike. It's a fun parallel from the lyrics through the MV into the whole concept of the real life mafia and the mafia slash werewolf game. Though for context, this whole song is inspired by both mafia concept and the mafia game. Of course, the whole get up, setup, and some of the themes ripped straight up from the mafia lores, as the real life mafia back in the 19th century has the same concept, but of course is somehow more darker than this. Real life mafia families are shown to live in fancy houses, either a huge family home or a mansion. They also have small businesses that act as fronts of their hidden underground businesses. They also have a crew that works for the family. They usually do trading business, selling imported goods. Some did muscle work like protecting small businesses from other gangs. To be honest, they are just like any other businessman out there. But suddenly, the illegal stuff came on, makes every mafia family go crazy. Then started the feuds, or the similarities from the song to the real life. Mafia members, especially with high ranking, had power. If you are to be asked for, then it's best that you comply, because if not, and if the mafia is really insisting, then you simply have no choice because they will come for you and sometimes come for your family, and they'll eventually get what they wanted from you. So in relate to this song, if Cheryong wants you, you'll have no choice. You're hers now. That's an offer that you can simply refuse. And for the Mafia Werewolf game, they just sprinkled the concept of them being wolves hiding in plain sight, that you won't know where they will strike. Though they did play the game on their full showcase run, I also love some words they added into this song, like Yeji's Whodunit Who or Whodunit line, similar to the Caper movie. Whodunit is a story or a play about a murder in which the identity of the murderer is not revealed until the end. In Yeji's case, it's a story about the identity of the mafia that will attack your heart but will not be revealed. Thus, her following line, "You'll never know." Plus, it also sounds like how the mafia talks in the movies. You know, who done it? What's the matter with you? Forget about it. Also, the caper movie that was said in the lyrics. For you who doesn't know, a caper movie is a subgenre of crime fiction. It involves crimes done by a character, but what differentiates it from a heist film is that every plan is to be laid out. It's somehow lighthearted, less violent, and you're kind of siding with the criminals. I also love how they place a quick syllable game into the bridge, like wow. It's perfect in both Korean and English version. And as for the ad-libs, Ryujin's laugh and that creepy laugh track was really memorable. Well, all of that is a fun parallel to the lyrics in the MV. After they gave us the confidence to confess, now they're giving us the confidence to boldly claim someone we want. reminding us to make efforts. Last time we were to be brave to tell that we love someone. Now we should make efforts and act accordingly so that we would achieve the outcome that we wanted, which is being with the person that we love. To be honest, the best part of this is the whole concept and the special effects in place. The editing is top notch and how they present the concept is very impressive. I still love Charyong here. I love how she wears a simple suit but still it made her look like a boss. How she had that red hair all dyed up with her ears popping out and her fierce fox eyes. It's just too dangerous. Plus, she did that body wave in front of a real fire, and it's just that badass. This MV deserves to be the best ITZY MV in terms of special effects and editing to that date. This is where I got disappointed. For every vehicle they had on the previous MV, they had none here. They could have just added one classic Mafia vehicles, but no, they didn't get any. But at least they had backup dancers now. They dance very well too. So pouring it into Yuna's curry bowl, I'd give this a flaming 93%. It's their first MV that brings perfection to its special effects. Every MIDZY will agree that this MV had the best editing. The dance steps incorporated with a sharp movements by the group mixing with the creepy background music, intense lyrics, and added backup dancers just made the dance more presentable than ever. The visuals are fantastic. It still somehow has a cinematic feel despite the lore being absent. It makes up for the amazing transition and effects that really makes the visual more creative. The message is still being confident about love, but now it's giving us confidence to act upon what we wanted to have. The MV didn't have any plot, but still is very clear on about the message that they wanted to give story-wise. The vocals are still the same, but Yuna did had more time to express her sassy tone that really makes well to the concept of the song. The overall vibe looked like a creepy film with a mafia-inspired team that is focused on encouraging every fans and being active to someone they like, encouraging the fans to give efforts to get what they wanted. The look of it is pretty similar to the latter comeback. They are still felons who rob hearts. The costumes are still leaning towards the team, which is Mafia, though it's a missed opportunity that they didn't include all members wearing silk suits on the MV, but at least they wear suits in Sorry Not Sorry stages. It's an intense song that will really help any individual on being proactive to achieve anything they want, to get anything they like, and to push some effort into claiming someone they love. This be the second part of the trilogy of being confident about love. Thank you again for stopping by and watching my videos. It's a lot of fun doing this. Thank you for your support. Subscribe now if you aren't. Like the video if you see this cool and comment your thoughts on the MV as well. Hoping to see you again in the next episode. Thanks for watching and yeah, that's about it. See you.